This is Peter Hall out on the weather deck. We have a weather alert tonight, but it's a good night to stay in and work on a side dish, Pete.
Well, that's a good idea. And if you're thinking about, I got to run to the supermarket, maybe you can wait till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Not that tomorrow is a wonderful day, but this evening is probably the worst weather we're going to have between now and Thanksgiving evening. As expected, it is cold, it is wet for most spots, which is good that it's wet and not icy, although there are a few spots that could be icy. But the majority of us, it's windy, raw, and rainy. Having said that, let's talk about the important impacts besides what I've just mentioned. So, the worst part of our forecast is this evening. Most of us should have a steady wet rain or wet mix or cold rain, meaning there might be some sleet or snow mixed in, but it's not sticking, and then everybody goes to rain. But just realize, and I'll show you this in a second, there is still an opportunity for a few highest elevations to be slick this evening before everybody becomes wet. And it is blustery. I'm out here on the weather deck holding on to my umbrella. It's getting moved around a little bit. Most of us have wind gusts of 30 to 40, but if you're one of the highest elevations south around Route 20, the highest elevations, you might see a wind gust this evening of 50 miles per hour. Wednesday and Thursday, by comparison, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. There'll be a few showers Wednesday with some drier spots and fairly quiet Thursday. So just to show you temperatures, I'll step out of the way. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. And on this map at least, there are a couple of spots here, central and eastern Oswego County, and from Rome northward that are still below freezing. Zooming out a bit, again, not a lot of spots other than what I just showed you below freezing, but there are a few nook and cranny areas here that are probably below freezing around Georgetown, the highest elevations, maybe Toggenburg. So that's why when you look at the Fossil Service Experts Live Triple Doppler radar, and most of this is rain, the pink spots are where there's still a chance you're cold enough that the rain and or mix might briefly stick in these spots, which is exactly where we thought the last couple of days. By 8 o'clock, most spots, even south and east now, should be above freezing. So that leaves the Tug Hill, northern Oneida County, and the Adirondacks as the best chance of leftover snow and sleet. But even there, we're starting to reduce that. Just to show you here, any snow? Not really. There might be just a little bit in Old Forge and the Tug Hill. The best chance is Hamilton County, the highest elevations there of the Adirondacks. Otherwise, in central New York, no snow. Now, in terms of any ice, and again, a lot of this would be early this evening. I'll step out of the way again. It's those areas we just mentioned. Just the highest hills south and east, but it's really the Tug Hill and western Adirondacks that have the best chance, and northeastern Oneida County that might be a little bit icy. Just realize that this evening. Beyond that, okay, so we've got tomorrow, and it's still pretty cloudy with some morning showers, maybe a peak of sun and another late day shower, 47. Thanksgiving, cloud cover, some breaks of sun, 49. Passing rain and snow showers early Friday morning. We're at 35, but then kind of trickling back into the upper 20s with some leftover flurries. Saturday, mixed sun and clouds, chilly. Partial sun Sunday with late day light rain and light snow. Stanley Lost Skywatch. If you can wait till tomorrow, at least it won't be windy anymore. You can even see our Stanley Lost Skywatch Regency Tower camera bouncing around due to the rain and wind back inside.